Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the Mama's Review. Today I thought I would do a video about Jacob again. He is 10 months old and so I thought it would be fun to do a 10-month update. So let's get started. So first off with Jacob's kind of stats. He has 2 teeth, his 2 bottom teeth. It looks like he's getting his 2 top teeth in. He weighs 19 pounds and is 28 inches long, so that's pretty average. He really has tried to start walking. He's taken a few steps on his own. He likes to pull himself up to things and walk. We have a little walker and so he uses that quite a bit, or he'll hold on to one of our hands. But he is in the early stages of walking. He did army crawling for a while and now he's full on crawling. He will prop himself up on his knees to move around. And so that's been fun to watch and experience with him. He has a pretty good vocabulary, like he knows quite a few words. He doesn't really know how to put them into sentences and stuff just yet, but he does know quite a few words. He knows mom, dad. He said what we think is grandpa and grandma a few times. He has said, or he tries to say book. He'll go book, 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 and he points to the bookshelf here. So he tries to do that. What else? He'll say bye. He says hi. We're pretty sure he said banana one day, but again, you know, it's all guesswork when they're little, and it's kind of like all their ba's and all that sort of stuff get thrown together, and every once in a while you get a fluky word in there. So, but his vocabulary, like I said, is quite good at his age, which I, you know, think is really good. For sleep, he still takes 2 naps a day. So he'll take a nap at about 10 o'clock, and he naps anywhere from, 11 to 12. And so normally it's about 11:30, and then he wakes up and we go about our day. And then he goes for another nap at 2:30 and sleeps anywhere between, 3 to 4 with that one. And then bedtime at 6:30 we start our bedtime routine where we bath and all that sort of stuff. And then by 7 he is in bed. So that's sort of his schedule there. For bedtime, we were able to cut out his first feed in the night. So he sleeps from about 7 to 2. Every once in a while he'll get up around midnight. So he sleeps anywhere from 5 to 7 hours for his first stretch, which is like so much better than it used to be. And the rest of the night is sort of more his old normal, I guess. So if he wakes up at 2, he wakes up again at 5, and then normally he's up for the day by like 6, anywhere between 6 and 7. If he sleeps till 7, we are so happy. If he gets up at 6, that's a little bit tougher because we're just a bit groggy and we want to stay in bed that extra hour. So he sleeps pretty good now. That's a huge improvement from what he used to be, and so I will take any improvement I can get. So a few of Jacob's favorite things would probably be books as number 1. He loves books. I could sit and read to him all day long. He's really gentle with the pages. You know, we're teaching him to be softer because he does crinkle and stuff like that. But he is really good with the pages and really enjoys to read. He likes to look at all the pictures. He sits really nice for me if I'm going to read a story. And so I would definitely say that's probably his favorite thing right now in his life. He loves bath time. He loves the water, like at swim lessons, and he loves music classes. He enjoys interacting with other children close to his age, and so it's just been really fun this last couple of months to see him grow and develop. Oh, careful! One thing I will say is I've seen a huge improvement in swim and in music class. In the beginning, he was very skittish and shy and wasn't sure kind of what it was all about, I think. And now he, is really interactive. He'll blow bubbles and float on his back and float on his tummy and kick his little legs and stuff and swim. And I'm seeing now that when we come home from music and just throughout our normal everyday stuff, he will take, 2 random objects and try to hit them together or hit them on the ground to see what noise they make. He's trying to learn music, and so I love that. I think that's so special, and you can definitely see he's way more interested and way more interactive when we are actually in music class than he was in the beginning. So I would definitely recommend putting your kids in stuff early. Another thing that Jacob likes is he loves to go for walks when I wear him in the carrier. There's something about him being in the carrier facing out that he loves. He could spend hours in there. He always has loved to be right up against me. One thing with Jacob is he's not really somebody who likes to go off and do things on his own. I would say he's a very social kid. He likes to be part of, stuff that's going on and doesn't want to be left alone. If I'm doing dishes, he wants to be in the kitchen. He doesn't need to be in my arms, but he likes to be playing on the floor with a few objects in the kitchen. If I'm in the living room, he likes to be in the living room. And that's not just me, that's, you know, grandma, grandpa, dad, auntie, uncle, whoever he's around, he likes to be where people are. He doesn't like to be sort of by himself. So some babies like that, and he's just not one of them. He likes to be part of the fun. So I forgot to say, the other thing that Jacob will do is he shakes his head no. See, can you say no? No. No. He won't do it now. He says no, and he'll say yes, and he will respond. Like if I say, you know, Jacob, don't touch that, that's hot, no, he'll look at me, he shakes his head no, and then he tries again, and I say, no, that's hot, and he goes, and he'll shake his head no. So he is learning that way, which is really, really nice. No. He is learning, which is really, really nice. I'm able to kind of have conversations with him now about things that he can and cannot do, and he understands that Mommy said no, we're not supposed to do that. So he is sort of still testing it. He's trying to figure out, I think, fully what it means, but he is getting really good at it. So some things that Jacob doesn't like, number one would be lots of vegetables. He finds them, I think, kind of bland, because if I mix them, you know, like peas and carrots in with like a rice and a chicken and some seasoning, then he doesn't mind it, then he'll eat it. But he doesn't like things normally just on their own, like vegetables just on their own. Another thing I would say that Jacob doesn't like is the fact that he doesn't like to just sit. He likes to get up and get moving and go do stuff. So unless we're doing something like reading a book to him or something like that, he likes to get up and go do stuff. Yeah. Jacob also doesn't really love to get his butt changed. I don't know why that is, but if I lay him down to change his butt, he normally throws a bit of a fit. And so I give him a toy or something to play with while I lay him down, and that seems to help quite a bit. Another thing that I would say he's not really a huge fan of would be sitting in his car seat for a long period of time. If he's tired and, you know, wants to nap, the car seat's great. He will nap for a few hours in the car. But if he wakes up in the car, he wants out. He does not want to be in there. So on long trips, I can kind of be a little bit tough because he wants out and I can't take him out. And so we have to stop and take breaks and stretch and stuff quite a bit. But yeah, so that's Jacob. I don't know, I kind of did this just off by memory, so I don't know if I've got everything I wanted to say in this video. But he's 10 months old. He is learning so much. He is so, so sweet. He loves other kids, loves people. I would definitely say he's shy for the first little bit that you are around him, and then he kind of comes out of his shell and really is more of a people person and more social. And so I love that about him. His dad is that same way, that you would think he's really shy when you first meet him, but then he, when he comes out of his shell and once he's comfortable with you, is the total opposite. And so Jacob's like that, and I love that personality, and I think it's just such an awesome personality to have. So I'm so happy to see him grow. I'm so happy to see him learn. I've loved every moment of these past 10 months. I wouldn't give it up for the world, and I'm so blessed and grateful that we get to hold this sweet baby boy in our arms and watch him grow and experience life. I just think it's so fun, it's so rewarding, it's tiring, it's a lot of work, but it's the best job I've ever had. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give a thumbs up for Jacob being in the video, and comment down below and let me know if you guys want to see more video updates on Jacob and his progress as he gets older. And yeah, anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Say bye-bye. 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 Good job.